What's going on, you guys? Welcome back. Alex Cotty here. You might know me from TikTok. You might know me from Instagram. I'm the one that called out Shiba back in April, which has now done a 70x since. So if you've been following my channel, you'll know that I've been talking about Dogs of Elon, which I've got a couple of videos here that you can watch if you haven't seen these already. A lot of people have been watching them and it's getting some popularity, so I figured I might as well keep covering it. If you have not seen where Dogs of Elon has headed, I'm going to go over a couple things, price action, as well as where I see this going in the future. People keep reaching out to me, asking me, have I sold yet? Am I still hodling? What am I doing? And the answer is I am still holding, guys. I have not sold anything yet besides my initial investment. I'm still holding everything other than that. So, and I'm staking it also, which is getting about a 70% APR. So, which means that after about a year, you'll see a 70% return. So if you're staking 1,000, you'll have an extra 700. If you're staking 10,000, you'll have another 7,000. So I want to talk about the action or the price today because people are kind of freaking out. Wow, we just saw a pretty big jump right there. I don't know what that came from. It looks like a bot bought in with 85 ETH, which that always helps. So I just want to talk about a couple things because people are freaking out in the Telegram groups like, oh my God, it's in a free fall. We're losing money, blah, blah, blah. Guys, we're still up 7x from its launch. It launched at 5 cents. It's now at 36.8. I know that it may seem like we're down from its all-time high because yeah, it did drop quite a bit. We saw a pretty big, I wouldn't call it a parabolic movement, but we saw a pretty big increase in price over a day. We went from, what is this? From, I think this is like around, 28 cents or so. We went from about 24 cents all the way up to 80 cents in a day. So yeah, we did see some people sell off, take some profits. That's normal. That's part of crypto. That's part of any market. You're going to see people take profits when it hits an all-time high. If you believe in the project, if you see this going somewhere, that should not worry you. That should be something that just comes with the nature. We're still very early in this project. We're only about a week in, and people on the Telegram group are freaking out like the sky is falling. It's fine, guys. The sky's not falling. It's correcting like the normal market corrects. Not only that, Bitcoin also saw a pretty big rejection at the $70,000 level yesterday. So that was also a pretty big catalyst as to why we saw a decrease in price. That was probably around here. And then we saw that $70,000 rejection. Obviously, we see a correction after that in the rest of the market as well. Not saying that that's not great news. Obviously, if it rejects at 70 grand, but that's normal. People see it hit an all-time high. They want to take some profits, and they do. But I still think we're in this bull run. I don't think we're stopping this bull run yet. I think the bull run's still going. I'm still holding all my bags. I'm not selling anything yet. And if you guys are worried, if you guys are scared of the market or you're scared of losing your money, then you need to be taking profits along the way. I myself am not worried. I'm up quite a bit, so I'm not terrified. If I lose half that value, I'm still up. But a lot of you guys got in maybe right here, or you got in maybe even bought in right here. And that's obviously not the best case scenario. You don't want to buy in right here from FOMO, but it is what it is. That's the way crypto works. That's the way the market works. There's gonna be people that buy at the top, and then they're gonna have to either wait it out or sell for a loss. And if you believe in the project, I would say hold on to it and just wait it out. But that's just the way it goes. So anyway, talking about what happened, we did see a hit an 80-cent mark at one point. Now we're back down to about 36. We've been kind of fluctuating between 30 cents and 40 cents all day. So I could see this kind of staying in that range for a little while, consolidating, and then eventually moving its way back up to that mark. There's been some news in Do recently. We've been adding to a lot of different crypto exchanges. I think Gate.io is announced for today. We also got on Poloniex, and then there's a few other exchanges that we've been added to as well, which is awesome. That's great news for everybody. The more exchanges we're on, the more volume we see. The more volume we see, the more exchanges we can get on, and then the higher the price goes. So that's just the way it goes. We are currently sitting at 7,700 holders, which may seem like not that many, but that's actually pretty good in the first week. That's quite a bit of people, especially since most of these people are probably staking, which adds to the liquidity, which is why we have almost a $10 million liquidity right now, which is great. That's great news for Dogs of Elon. And I've noticed that we've gotten a lot of press recently. I know that Yahoo Japan just came out with an article, as well as a lot of YouTubers have been posting about it. So I'm trying to keep posting about it as well so that all you guys can get updated along with me. So yeah, that's pretty much where we're at for price right now, sitting at 35 cents, which is still up 5 cents. Actually, it's up 7 cents since I posted my last YouTube video a couple days ago. So So we're still up from that last YouTube video, if you want to look at it that way, which is great news because I posted it and we were like sitting in this range right here. So yeah, we're still doing good. Don't freak out. Don't panic sell. Just if you believe in the project, stay with the project. I know it's hard. I know that when you see the price go down, you're thinking like, oh shit, I want to sell my crypto and get my money out before I lose everything, because you think it looks like it has to connect down here. Like when you see this, it looks like a mountain. It's like, oh, this is the peak, these are the valleys, and then it has to come back down. But that's not true. This could easily all of a sudden shoot back up and start skyrocketing and keep on going up. But just stay with the project if you guys are worried, or if you guys are freaking out right now because of the price correction. I know that it looks scary, but this is very, very typical. Okay, so I do want to talk about the NFTs as well, guys. These are crazy. So this is my collection right here. I know that they got revealed right after I posted my YouTube video the other day. I was hoping to get an Elon. I didn't get an Elon. That's okay. I still have some Dogs of Elon that I like. I have all these different ones right here. This one is probably the most rare that I have, and I actually like this one a lot. I use this as my profile picture in Discord now, as well as my Twitch channel, which I'm gonna start a Twitch gaming channel pretty soon. So if you guys want to follow that, please do. I own people on Pokemon Unite. So yeah, that's the news. That's what I have for my NFTs. As far as the other Dogs of Elons, you can see that we've traded about 147 ETH worth recently, and then we have 2,500 owners with a floor price of 0.07 ETH. And I just wanted to point out a couple of these. So these are the Elons that got minted, right? And we'll see that a lot of them have offers for a couple ETH worth, 2.5, 3 ETH, 2.5, 3.5, 4. And then we look at these other ones, and these ones have floor prices that are crazy. This person's wants 10,000 ETH for this Joe Rogan podcast, Elon Musk smoking a joint, which I doubt he'll ever get, but he may. Who knows? We'll see. 10,000 ETH is a lot of money, but he's got an offer for 12 already, which is good. And then this one right here, the one that I pointed out last week, is listed for 80 ETH, which sounds like a lot, but they paid 45 for it. They paid $100,000, $150,000 for this Wario Elon Musk, and they're asking for 80, which very possible. They bought it for 45, so who knows? But yeah, that's crazy, guys. The Elons are getting a lot of attention. The NFTs are getting a lot of attention. I know that there's that gaming platform that's going to be coming out soon. You're going to be allowed to stake your NFTs as well, which will either get you Shiba token or more dough if you want more dough. So that's always great as well. And then that's pretty much where we're at for Dogs of Elon right now. And like I said, guys, there's a lot of people reaching out asking me if I'm selling, or just to let them know when I'm selling. And I'm not going to just let you guys know when I'm selling. I'm not going to message you and be like, hey, I'm going to sell my crypto. No, I'm holding on to it, and that's all you need to know. I'm holding it for right now. I don't know how long I'm going to hold it for. I could hold it for the next year. I could hold it for the next month. I could hold it for 5 years. I have no idea, but I'm holding it right now, and that's all you need to know. So there's that. Another thing I wanted to talk about is another crypto that you guys might not know about, or you may know about. It's been getting a lot of press recently because of the high APY returns. It is on the Avalanche network. If you're not familiar with the Avalanche network, Avalanche is another blockchain that is a competitor with Ethereum and Solana, which is called Wonderland Crypto, Time Crypto. I think Time is the ticker, but Wonderland is what it's called. And right now we can get a 78,462% return APY if you stake, which is crazy high. So take this with a grain of salt, guys. It sounds too good to be true. It might be too good to be true. And granted, I have some staked right now, and I'm kind of playing around with it to see what it does, but just know that this number right here usually means that you should be careful of the crypto before throwing a bunch of money into it. I put in what I'm willing to lose. I know that a lot of people don't have that type of money to just kind of throw around, so I would be very weary about it, but I did want to just inform you about it just so that you guys can take a look for yourself, see if it's something you're interested in. It's called Wonderland Time. It's on, like I said, it's on the Avalanche network. It is a little difficult to kind of get around if you're not familiar with that network, but as you can see, I'm staking about half of what's called memo, and memo is what they give you in return for staking your time. It's a 1-to-1 conversion with time, so regardless of if you have memo or time, it's the same amount of money. Right now you can see I'm time staking with a 78,000% APY. Every 5 days gives me a 9.5% ROI, which means after 50 days, I will see a 100% return on my money, which if that's the case, then that's awesome. I hope that works out. I think when I started, I had 0.43, so I'm at 0.49 currently, and that was like 3 or 4 days ago. So you can see it's rising pretty quickly. If you're curious about what the price of Wonderland is, we can do that right now. I will show you what that looks like. We're sitting at 83.90, so half of one, which is what I have, is around 4,100. I think I bought in at like 8,700, so I'm actually technically down right now, but I'm not too worried about it. I planned on keeping this in long term, so I'm not really terribly worried. I just want to see how the returns actually calculated out. So I probably bought in like right here-ish, and we saw a pretty big drop. Like I said, not too worried. It looks like it may consolidate probably down here somewhere, and then probably off to the races after that, but I'm not too worried. I think this is more of a long-term play, and I want to kind of see what the APY actually gives you, because a 78,000% claim for APY is pretty ridiculous. I always just want to see like what that actually looked like as far as how much I'm returning. You can see the market cap of $470 million, which is a pretty decent sized market cap, but it's also not that big. So keep that in mind. This could go pretty big. If this gets mainstream, if a lot of people start hearing about this, Ethereum's at a $400 billion market cap. Solana's at a $50 billion market cap. So if this gets to around that, who knows what that looks like. I don't know what this price would look like. I didn't do the calculations, but this could be very, very, very high. So who knows? We'll see. But yeah, that's just something I want to kind of give you guys news to. If you do decide to look into this, you're gonna have to use the Avalanche blockchain, which if you're using MetaMask, you're going to have to add that mainnet onto your wallet, because you can't use the Ethereum mainnet. You have to use the Avalanche mainnet. Essentially, you just have to make sure that this is here, that you add this to mainnet so that you can add Avalanche tokens to swap for your Wonderland Time if you wanted to do that. Like I said, it's just something I wanted to give you guys a heads up on. It's pretty cool. It's pretty interesting. It's something that I found interesting, which I was like, all right, let me check it out. I was skeptical. I saw somebody posted on TikTok and I called them out right away. I was like, there's no fucking way that it's 78,000 APY and it can stay like that. But I decided to, instead of call them out on it and be completely skeptical, I was going to just try it out for myself and just see what it does. So we'll see. I'll keep you guys updated if you're interested in that. Other than that, Dogs of Elon, we're still looking okay, guys. Don't worry. I know it's down, but just hold on, okay? It's fine. Relax. Everybody in the Telegram group, relax, please, okay? I get so upset seeing these people freak out the second it goes down like a little bit. They're like, oh my God, the sky is falling, the sky is falling. But like, that's crypto, guys. That's the market. That's any market you're in. You see ups, you see downs. The people that make the most money are the people that can handle their risk. They have a high risk appetite. They take profits when they know when to take profits, and they get out when they know when to get out. So it's like, just be weary and just watch the market and just relax, okay? It'll be fine, I promise. But yeah, if you want to follow me for more, please subscribe to my channel. My channel's been seeing quite a good growth recently from Dogs of Elon, crypto news, and some others. So if you guys want to learn more about crypto, I might start posting stuff about like how-tos, because a lot of people are pretty new to the whole crypto world and they might need a little bit of guidance. So I'm thinking about posting some of those things, like how to switch for decentralized crypto, how to stake, how to add Avalanche to your mainnet wallets. Like, I'm thinking about doing stuff like that just so you guys get some more exposure to the crypto market. And if you guys want to follow me, please do. Hit that subscribe, hit the bell notification so when I'm posting. And then you can follow me on TikTok. You can follow me on Instagram. I'm always open for communication. If you reach out to me, I'll try to reach out to you. I do have a lot of people DMing me all the time, so I may not see it right away, and it may take me a while to get to it. But I will try to reach out to you as soon as I can. In the meantime, guys, let's just keep hodling like I'm doing. Just keep hodling. I'm just kidding. I'm not going to tell you what to do with your money. You do whatever you want with your money, but I'm going to keep hodling. So that's all I got for you guys. If you have any questions, like I said, reach out to me, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.